Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's good, people? Woo, what's good, people? It's the day of another week called Saturday. Anyway, that being said, what's good, people? Oh, did you watch the Bruce Jenner interview with Diane Sawyer on ABC, Channel 7? I don't know, in your local listings where it was, broadcasted. Every state has a different channel or whatever. Anyway, that being said, so a lot of people just became very disappointed when it came down to, when he was in reference to talking about transgender. And okay, this is what happened. He said, I still got my genitals. He says, I'm not gay. I haven't been with a man. I don't know. To me, it kind of gave me that thing like he don't really know if down the line, once he got on the hormones and the regimens and stuff like that, that'll change. But seems like he's a little open to it. I found it very interesting how Brody, all the kids that he had before, not Kylie and whatever other name is. Anyway, Kendall and Kylie. Okay, it's sad that to me, this is just my opinion, how the family that he left behind, like the sons, and it was like, we feel as though you didn't spend much time with us and stuff like that, and he trying to do it now as far as making up for lost time, and one of his sons used to say that he spent most of his time with the Kardashians, and I found it really weird that his 4 kids that he had through previous marriages was there to give him support. Not support on Twitter, not support on Facebook, but support sitting right there with him. And they went through the journey with him as well. It's funny in life. You never know the people that's going to actually run or stick with you when the goings get tough. And it was kind of sad because he was like, he was trying to do it in a secretly kind of way, but, the paparazzi caught it when he went to go get his Adam's apple shaved and stuff like that. He said he felt really bad that, he almost felt like he wanted to commit suicide. He said, I understand how you could get to that point where you feel as though, I guess, defeated, and it's sad because to suffer that alone and, be in that type of situation where your life is like in the public eye. Now, the thing that kind of made me a little bit confused is when he said, I'm still him, I'm still he, but I'm a woman. And I found that kind of weird because if you're transitioning to become a woman, why would we call you he and him? But you know what I said? I said it's not about you, baby. It is what Bruce said that he wants you to address him as. So as long as Bruce is saying he and him, honey, I'm going to say he and him too. Because you know what it is? I think that a lot of us was hoping that, he'd be like, well, he came out and he was like, in full transition and he was like paying the dust, but I guess through the fact that he has kids and stuff like that, he has so many people watching and, he has kids and stuff, so I think that kind of like messed with him a little bit because the reason why he said that he didn't completely come all the way out with it because he always wanted to protect his children, and even through the interview, I think that he was still trying to protect them as well. It just was so weird because back in the 80s when I made a video prior to this, I was like, I always wondered why they never tested him because they tested the other girl, as far as the runner, and they made a test for steroids, but I guess that wasn't as big as the media has gone crazy now. And I was like, wow, he's taking some type of, because you're not supposed to have anything in your blood when they do tests and stuff like that as far as Olympic championship and stuff like that, but he was like, since in the 80s, I've been on hormones. He said, but it took it for 5 years and I stopped, almost 5 years and he stopped. And I guess that's when it all's coming into play, how I start looking so cunt. But the hormones back then are a lot different than the hormones are now. And some feel as though it's better. I feel as though it was better back then because all you needed was a pill. I've experienced some of that back then, but by the time I got there, it was pretty much, it was like discontinued. But I just found it very interesting. I think the problem that a lot of people had is that they made Bruce interview about us. And I always tell everybody, every transsexual has their own story. My story is different than your story, And I think we always kind of hoping that, he could open that door to let people understand. But those who will understand, and those who won't will never understand no matter what he says. What the case may be. But he's on the hormones and stuff like that. And, I feel as though once he gets into them and they start really going through his system, I feel there's a lot of his thinking that's going to change. But we will see, because from what I hear, he has a reality show, so, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I salute you, Bruce. Do what you need to do. You don't want to tell people your new name. It is what it is. My thing is that you do you. You do your best way you can. If nobody don't like it, then fuck them. Anyway, that being said, I want to hear how you feel about that, you know, the whole transition thing. And, you know, it still kind of sets us back a little bit, because you want to transition to a woman, but you still want to be called he. And that's how, you know, but I think it's just the beginning. So I really do believe that once he starts transitioning, his whole attitude and everything will change. But, like I said before, to be continued. Anyway, that being said, I want to hear how you feel about the interview, and what do you think that could have been said, or what do you think that couldn't have been said. And, you know, they boosted all up that he's about to turn into the woman. He's about to turn into the woman. I guess they wanted to keep us on so we wouldn't turn, and he never did. You know, he just took his hair and pulled it back. Anyway, that being said, I want to say welcome to the new life, Bruce. And for anyone who's going through this, stay strong. Don't let nobody deter you, and be true to you no matter what. Anyway, and don't kill yourself. Anyway, I want to say hello, all new people, boom. I want to say old people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. What you do to you, I want you to do you the best way that you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them.